Pew. Hello, John. Hello. Doing my best. Hello, Insanity. Robin Cam, hello. Hope you're all having a great Easter. I know this was just a pop up thing. Yeah, things are going well. I'm, yeah, doing my thing. Hey, Craig, how are you? Hey, Kay. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I hope the weather is as nice as it is out here. I was running around outside in this a little bit, a little cool in the shadows, but in the sun, this was great. Uh, Happy Easter! Yes. Well, not much. I don't know. Not much to say really. I just one of my people, Kim, said, "I hope you do a live," and I'm doing it now. Didn't tell anybody, but she ain't here. But that's all right. Uh, Denise, hello. I'm glad, Ray. I'm glad it's nice in Pennsylvania. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. And I'm glad doing my best. I'm glad it's a welcome surprise. Uh, I'm almost, I'm not happy with it, but I'm almost finished my knife. I got the handle on, shaped fairly well. Now I'm learning how to use some leather and make a sheath for it. So I'm keeping busy that way. I just, uh, I just help tear part of my daughter's living room off the wall. Uh, so yeah, and not all of it because I told her that she ain't ready to do it yet. So I said, well, let's take a strip off, like well, it's a big strip, but so we found out the problem. She just didn't like it the way it was, and I said, okay, well, had to figure out how many pieces of plywood or not plywood, but gyprock, or there's another product out a little bit better than that. So, um, yeah. So we thought about that. Yeah. Hello, Jennifer. Haven't had nothing yet. I'm not sure if I'm losing weight, but I'm definitely not hungry. I'm sticking pretty much to. I'm not saying I'm not perfect, so I'm sticking pretty much to my diet that I was on. I don't eat much in the morning. Usually have a light lunch. Suppers I sort of like. I guess I want to make it through till the next day. Um, yeah, I picked up a few things. I got my GST, so or not. Yeah, my I think it's GST they call it in Ontario. I got that, so I had a little extra money, so I bought a couple of supplies of stuff I needed for. This is for making making my sheets and stuff. Or they're little studs there just so your blade don't cut into the leather. I got to find out where to get thicker leather. Um, so yeah, other than that, we're all good. Uh, I was on the phone with um, Ramblin' Rocketeer, basically with Rocketeer, the Rocketeer part of that duo. uh, yeah. So yeah, I called her, or yeah, they called me, but I was busy, so I called them back, and we talked, got caught up with everything going on. Yes, I do. But I try to eat. I try to eat. I do, Robin Jan. I gotta watch. I eat every meal. I just not really hungry, so I eat. I check my sugars and I eat. Fairly good. I do eat regular, but I adjust my insulin to what I'm eating or not eating. So that's what I do, and I'm doing all right. This morning was a little bit high, but the other day, yeah, it's been good. It's just I had one little blip, and that happens every now and then. So, um, yes, they can be expensive too, but yes, uh, no, I haven't started it yet, but I bought leather. I think I showed the last time I bought some leather. I talked. My buddy came over. My buddy Brent or Brant, I should say. I call him BP because they both got the same initials. So Brent is Brent in Vancouver or on the island, and Brent is BP. So BP came over today, and we shoot the fat for a while, and he brought little calipers. So I asked him like, how thick is that leather? And then I had another knife. Uh, Not sure where it is. Let me see. Yeah. Uh, Hold on here. Yeah. This knife here, it's I don't know if you can see that properly. Like the shadow is a little bit off here, but yeah, it's like I think he said it's 3.1 or 3.2 millimeters. I know I live in Canada. I don't know millimeters from centimeters and oh yeah, inches. I'm still into inches and stuff. But yeah, uh, so that's the type of leather I got to get, and because see at the back end here on the spline, like where the blade would go, you have to put in another piece of leather, and this is where the little studs come in. So when you put your knife in, it doesn't cut. Like when I put this in, it doesn't cut the stitches. And I got all the equipment to stitch my. I got to do it by hand, but I got all the equipment to stitch all my product. So yeah, I'm just, it's kind of, I laughed about it today because it's funny. I got a whole bunch of things on the go. I don't always say I do all that well, but, I like to draw. I like to, like to work with wood. I like to work with metal and wood, like making knife handles. I didn't make that knife. At one point, I was all set up to make that knife or to make a knife. So I ended up splitting up with my girlfriend. So everything got moved around. So I said, you know what I'll do instead? Make uh I'll just make the handle. Thank you very much, Terry. I appreciate it. Thank you. Uh I try to make the knife handle, and I did, but being a perfectionist, and I'm not perfect, but I think I am sometimes. I got a few little dings and wings in here, but I always liked the old look, so I don't think you can spot it. You might be able to, but I don't know. Let me see. Yeah. See up here? Yeah, see, I didn't match the metal and the wood together, and down here a little bit, I didn't match that. Um, it's shaped pretty good, but it's shaped for my hand. But I didn't round it as much as I would like to. And this is, I think this is, I don't know if I pronounce it cocobolo wood or something like that, but it's got a nice little grain to it. So yeah, it's but it's mine. I like it. Uh, and when I make a sheath, it'll be it'll be fine. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but and I'm like that. I like doing that. Hey Kim, I'm glad you showed up. Because you're the one that said, Jeffy, do a live stream. So I did. Glad you showed up. Hope you're having a great Easter. Um, Look at Kydex. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, Kydex. Yes. And yeah, I'm just putzing around. They're not like, this is not made like a professional knife thing. I'm just doing I do my little thing about it, and just I need a nice sheath, so I'll figure out to make my own. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, the most expensive part of all this is getting the parts for it. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Oh, Kim, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. Let me see here. Thank you, Darlene. Happy Easter to you too, and your family. Um, Mike, happy Easter. Dane, happy Easter. Well, we're working on it, Jennifer. I mean, the weather's beautiful today. I can't believe it. Oh, I think I'm going to try to put up well, the next video I make or whatever, I'm going to put up. I found some flowers. I'm not sure what they are. They're probably regular planted plants, but they look beautiful. First ones I've seen since winter left. So it's all good, you know. It's all good. Yeah. My daughter's trying to explain the big hole in the wall that she didn't do. She didn't. But that's what they did. They covered it up. So yeah. Uh, yeah, they're beautiful. I'm not sure. Like my granddad, when he was alive, that's many years ago. He would know all these flowers because he used to go down and grab them every year and then plant them. They're all the same flowers, but plant them all in a row and do up his garden. Uh, Hello, me and my dog. Hello, Jeff. How are you? I'm good. Hope you guys are doing good too. Yeah, well, it's not chilly today. I mean, it's nice, but I mean, don't forget, last week we had a nice storm here, and I don't know what the heck happened, but it's all gone now. Oh, Sammy, happy Easter again to you, my friend. Yeah, it's been great. It's been great this week. It's been good. Things are getting done, and I appreciate everything. I truly do. Um, what else I was going to do? Yeah, I'm still, I'm still a little frustrated with my. Is that okay? No. In Kelowna, well, that's not okay. Somebody's name here. It's either. I don't think. I'm guessing it's not Jesus. It's probably Jesus. And I hope I got that right. I don't mean, but I just seen that like, oh, Jesus is calling me, and I'm like, what? I think it's Jesus. Thank you. That's fine though. I mean that's great. A lovely name. I love that name. Yes, in Spanish. Well, I was looking. You're from Los Angeles, California, and I figured, yeah, there's a lot of Spanish, Mexican. What? Yeah, yeah. Jesus has arrived. All right. What did they used to say? I remember that from Easter time. The Lord is risen indeed. Here he is. Proof. He came to Jeffy's channel. No. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of your name, man. I love the name. I really do. I really do. Yeah. I thought my name was Jesus too. When I was a kid, my mom used to say, Jesus, why are you always doing this? I thought, oh, never used my real name. No. In the burbs of Ottawa, yeah, some places in Montreal. Well, I haven't talked to her. I'm one. I haven't talked to her, but I heard from my daughter that I talked to my daughter, but my ex girlfriend came back from New Brunswick, and she got stuck in Montreal because of that ice storm, and she couldn't fly out to BC until a day or 2 days later. So yeah. Well, it's always windy in the Sunshine Coast most of the time. I miss Trini. Oh, there you go. Hello, Trini. No, I mean, it's all great. It's just life is good. I can't really complain. You know, I get mad when I start thinking of stuff too deeply, like the fact that it's taken forever to get my license, and the fact that I might have to do it if I can fit into it. I might have to do it in a Prius. Uh, yeah, and I might have to do a couple of lessons because I just think it's highway robbery. But I can't say what's really on my mind because they might ding me again. So I gotta sort of like bite my tongue and move on with it. So yeah, yeah, they are riled up. They just got back from their fathers for the weekend. So yeah, and my grandson there, he loves Mexico. He always him and I talk and go, hey, I'm from I'm a I'm from Mexico.
I am.
Yeah, so see, I got him a Mexican flag for his birthday. He just turned 15.
His past life was he was a Mexican.
Yeah, his past life he was a Mexican.
Or anything like that.
Do you know what's on my mind? Really? What's on my mind? I know it's highway robbery, but you can't say nothing. I'm I'm about 2 grand into this thing. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? My ministry sent me to these people. So what am I gonna do? The only honest thing to both of them, my driver's instructor and the guy in charge of it all, the only honest thing they said that came out of their mouth was this is gonna cost you a lot. And man, it has. I know it's freaking nuts. I agree with you. I'm waiting to find out my grandson. He's gonna turn 16 in a few days. He wants to get his license. So I want to see how many driving license he needs or driving lessons he needs to get his driver's license. And there's a little bit of a side bet going on. Who's going to get it first, him or me? I got 40 plus years experience, and you think I can get a little bit of a break? It's like that's why I got to sort of like I can't say nothing because I know I'm gonna blow up. So yeah. So anyways, it is a racket, but yeah, not much we can do. Yeah, pretty much. Senior discount. I wish. But you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I can't really, I don't think about it too much because I really do get upset, and I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to give anybody the pleasure of getting me all upset. I want my license, and I'm going to work hard on it, and that's it. Hell, the fam all just got back, Maureen. I hope you had a good holiday. The family just all got back, so I've been here by myself all week. I've had plenty of phone calls, plenty of I've had my friend BP show up, and yeah, so far, I mean, it's been good. I've been out today to McDonald's, you know, so it's all good. Yeah, I'm doing my best, Martin. Morton. Sorry, my eyes. Yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to, like, I'm doing a little bit different carving, but I'm trying to, like I said, with my knife handle, trying to do that. Well, that's the thing, right? Yeah, no, that's the thing, Robin Jan. Got to jump through their hoops. You know the sad thing about it is that once you jump through the hoops, and that's my problem. I have a hard time, sort of like, yes sir, no sir, three bags full. I have a hard time keeping in line. Uh, you know, and that's what I got to do because, yeah, because they hold the power. They hold the power. So if I want what they have, I'm gonna have to, even if I don't agree with anything, I'm gonna have to hopefully only pay one more time, but pay till I play. That's what I'm gonna have to do, like it or lump it or whatever. Yeah, Kate. Yeah, well, there's a lot of yeah. That's what I was thinking about. I know I mentioned in one of my well, in one of my
Can I show you something?
what?
Can I show you something I got for my birthday?
What'd you get?
It's this. Can I show you how it works?
It's gonna pop in my face.
No, I promise it won't.
Okay.
Wow. Whipped cream. Tasty.
See what I gotta put up with? They're back 10 minutes.
Oh, I love you, Baba.
Yeah. Now it's kiss butt time. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah, like yeah. Oh my, yeah, oh my. Yes. It's only whipped cream. Is that unsweetened whipped cream? Oh, sorry. Because I can taste it in my lip.
Sorry, he came home wanting to do that.
Yeah.
I love
Came
you,
home
though.
wanting to do that.
He wants to play a game afterward.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that later. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. Kids. No kidding. You see all the abuse I gotta put up with every now and then? We don't catch all that on camera. No. I'm glad we caught that on camera because I wasn't expecting it. Keep me young, all right. Hey, B8. Yeah, how are you? I learned this from um that's because I'm on camera, Sammy. I learned this from my friend Raven. Jeffy Bear. Hugs. Yay. No, Kyle, I didn't. We were just talking about it. I didn't get my license. I think I bought 2 or 3 licenses at the amount I've paid.
The 16-year-old or you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, who's going to get it first? My grandson or me? He's just 16. No, get out. You know. Yeah, that's the oldest. Can you imagine? All 3 kids are born in April, and they're a year apart. There's a was that 14, 15 and 16 turning. Yeah. That's right. They show me no respect, Rob. Yes, I know that. Well, okay. Just give you a short thing. Reason no 4 Trini 4 trouble, not 3 trouble 4. The other one hasn't reared his head yet. Okay, um, uh, Kyle. Reason what happened is my driver instructor it broke down. His car broke down. It's got to get fixed. They're having a hard time getting parts, so I'm put on the shelf. My other guy, the guy's in charge of giving me my license, he's got to wait for them. But it's been over a month now, and I still haven't been back in the car. They don't have a car. They're going to try to fix up a Prius they have and get me into that. So I don't know, man. Like I'm a pretty big boy, even a Prius. I think my wheelchair is bigger than a Prius. Anyways, so I'm gonna have to learn how to drive in that. So yeah, they might sit there and say, well, you haven't driven in a long time, so we have to do more lessons. But every time I go for a lesson, that's $300 for an hour and a half. I just can't afford that. I don't care how much money. I just can't afford that. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see. I haven't heard nothing, so I'm gonna probably call them this week coming up. Hey, I'm gonna try to call them. Yeah, next week and see what's going on and what I can do. Now, on top of that, I got to make sure that my daughter can drive me up there, or I got to get a ride from somebody. Because if not, then I have to put it on hold until she's ready. And yeah, so it's just yeah, it's just a real pain in the behind. It is. It is. It is a high price, Craig, and it is. And I think that's what they're trying to do. But I mean, I've gone so far. I think I paid up to $2,000 so far. I can't stop. That's the problem, right? I don't know. I might be a gambler. I don't know. I can't stop. No, but I know it bugs me. It bugs me. Well, they might. I mean, we all need a break, I think. You know, it's yeah. I just I think we just need to separate a little bit and yeah, I did because I'm not used to this. I'm used to living in a van. I come and I go and I'm happy with that. But when I'm stuck in one place, I guess Jeffy Bear ain't too happy all the time. I mean, my daughter figures it out too. I mean, she knows because I mean they're used to living on their own and they're used to coming and going for sports and not having to say I'm going here, I'm going there, just like me. So yeah, but I'm glad she sort of like stepped up and said, "Yep, we'll help out," and she has. She's gone beyond the call. Uh, yeah, so I mean, things are going well. I'm doing what I can with what I got, and I have to wait. Like, have to be patient. Yeah, it's that's the only thing. No, it's just yeah, it's just a thing. But that's what it is. No, got to learn to play by the rules. Um, hey, Broken Nomad, happy Easter! Glad you showed up. I'm not going to stay on too long because you can hear the kids getting a little bit. "Ah." So yeah, but I just wanted to come on because I promised Kim that I would try. So I tried and I succeeded. So yeah, I'm doing everything I can, like little I got, and yeah, we're just moving forward. No, living together is never easy. I mean, people grow up and get old, and yeah, and they move on or they do whatever. So yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm happy for what I got, so we're all good. We're doing our best, Trini. We're doing our best. I'm just, yeah. I mean, there's really, I don't know. There's really not much to say. Like I said, I'm hanging in there. Um, I'm doing what I can, trying to keep busy. Now my daughter's, like I said, ripping out part of her living room. It's not her living room, but she doesn't like it, so she wants to take off the wood that's there, and so she's got a few projects she wants to do. So yeah, so that's the thing, right? So um, and unfortunately, like it or no or don't like it, I have to be patient, and obviously it's a lesson I need to learn because I'm starting to think back of when I first started out. I wasn't that patient, and I've become more patient as time has worn on. So we're all good. Any other news? No, I don't think there's any other thing. I just, I just wanted to say hi to everybody and hope everybody's fine. And you know, uh, I'm not going to mention who, but I was really happy this. I was really happy this weekend. I mean, somebody gave me a donation. I'm not going to say for how much, but I mean they gave me a donation, and that's really helped me.
We are leaving.
Where are you going?
Movies.
Movies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to join us?
Well, no, it's all right. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
I would, but bye. Thanks.
Bye. Let's go.
Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to say who or whatever, but yeah, and it was just like wow, I'm blown away. So and that's the thing, and yeah. Yeah, rules are made to be broken, but not always. I like to break them, but yeah, oh, you never know. Anyways, it's all good. It's just, but yeah, I was really happy with that, and I'm happy with anybody that helps out. And I mean, I'm just, yeah. I mean, I can't really say much more than that. It's just the story behind it and everything else, man. Really touched my heart. So we're all good. Uh, so yeah, they're all gone now, so it's quiet here. So maybe I don't have to get off yet. But yeah, I yeah, I sure miss this. I guess just being out in weather like this. But I mean, right now the only wheels I own is the ones underneath my butt. So I'm happy with that, and and hopefully that'll change. I know it will change. I just don't know when. I can't say that, but I'm trying to keep my attitude together long enough so it does change. So we're all good with that. Yeah, I don't really think I have much more. Uh, yeah, it's all good. I mean, I'm keeping busy, trying to look for a few things. Um, oh, my blood. Okay, my blood sugar, Kim, is it was high this morning, and I think it's getting a little better now. I don't know. I haven't checked it yet. I haven't eaten in a while, so let me see. I wouldn't be surprised if it is high. I got to redo it. Yeah, it doesn't always work all the time. Yeah. Oh, it's dropped down a bit. Right now it's 14.5. Usually I try to keep it around 9 from what the doctor told me and stuff. This morning it was high, like I said, high. Then it dropped down to 21, and then it, took some insulin, more insulin, and then it dropped down to 14. So it'll be all right. But I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm not having to urinate every 10 minutes or nothing, so that's all well. And I think I'm back to normal when it comes to going to the potty. So I mean, that's okay. Yeah, I think things are leveling out, but on occasion with me, it doesn't matter. Like, even if I don't eat, if my sugar's high, I'll blame it on that whipped cream they shot in my face. No, uh, yeah, but all in all, it's like, it's okay. It's a lot better than it used to be, and yeah, I forget what I was going with that, but yeah, it's a lot better than it used to be. And every now and then, it just it goes up. That's me. Ah. That's the other thing, right? Like, I mean, I was talking about the carving, the painting, the the knife thing, and the cooking, and yeah, I'm so up and down. I mean, for a while, I was showing you everything I ate, and that's one of the reasons. That's right. For a while, I was showing you everything I ate and what I made, and to me, I know you guys might have enjoyed it. To me, it was like starting to get repetitive. So I sort of like stopped doing that for a while, but I could start again. That's not a problem. Yes, Paps. Stay normal. Well, as normal as I can, okay? I don't roll. Yes, Helen, happy Resurrection Day. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I used to go to church a lot, like once I got sober and stuff, and when I was working and stuff like that. And I got right into, I didn't get into like, I mean, in the beginning, I was into, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I had to find myself. So, a lot of, yeah. And I just started going to church a lot, and sometimes I just go by myself. But I did a lot of talking in church, just like I knew people that were sort of like caretakers of the church and stuff like that. Um, so I used to walk in and say, "Hey, man, is it all right if I sit in church for a bit?" Sometimes I sit there for half an hour, and that's what I did. I sat there and I prayed and talked to God, talked to whatever, and so that's all cool. So that and that's what I've done, and it's like I used to go to church like 6, sometimes 7 days a week. I did that for a while, and I needed that. I needed because I didn't believe. I wasn't a true believer. I didn't just sort of like somebody said, "Hey, Jesus," and I just ran. No, I didn't. I mean, I fought it all the way. So I mean, or Lord religion or whatever. No, I fought it all the way. I fought it all the way. So I mean, I don't know if I told you this story before. It's not really a pretty story, but basically, I fought it so much that the day I finally decided to sort of like give, you know, give the go, give the Lord a real go. It was like I don't know what it was. I was having struggles. I was sitting in the John, naked as the day I was born, and I said, "Here I am. If you want me, come take me." I mean, other than that, I'm not hiding nothing. I mean, you see everything. So here I am. So that's how I came to know God, and that's how I came to, so like, you know, I don't like preaching it so much. I don't. because I think that's a private thing and a personal. But some people ask me some stuff, and I just like to say, well, that's I do believe, and I do. I do believe, and I do. Yeah, I do. I do a lot of praying. When I wake up, when I go to bed, and at one point, somebody this morning said the Lord has risen or something because it's Easter, right? And I said the Lord has risen indeed. I didn't say. I was going to say hallelujah, but I forgot that, so I said amen. And that, and it's sort of like it put a smile on my face, smile on my heart, and I said, yeah, I remember, man. When I was having hard times and struggles, I remember I leaned heavily on the building. It just was quiet, and I love the smell of old wood. And it wasn't not really so much all the people, but it was just the fact that it's supposed to be a nice place to sort of like pray or whatever. And I pray just walking down the street. I pray when I'm going to the toilet. I mean, I don't need a building, but that's what I do, and that's so I'm grateful for all that. Yeah, I'm grateful for all that. So yeah, so that's a little bit more about me. That's a little bit more on me. But like I said, I don't like talking it. I don't stand on the street corner, and that's okay too. If that's what people believe, I'm not knocking any of that down. Just ain't for me. You know, it ain't for me. So yeah, well, you're welcome. Thank you, because I get tired sometimes. I used to get tired. Like, how many times does one have to be saved before he says he knows God or knows the Lord? Every time I went into a new place, have you been saved yet? Have you been saved yet? Well, I mean, I've changed a lot of stuff. So, amen, Rob. Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, that is it. You know, that's just a little more about me, more than you probably want to know, but that's it, man. Yep. And I'm calm compared to what I used to be. So that's the other thing. I sometimes don't even recognize myself how calm I can be. Laugh at stuff, or somebody throws stuff in my face, and I didn't really give a reaction I would have given a long time ago. So I'm happy. To me, that's change. So, and that's all I'm trying to do, change. Yeah, I was praying on this. So please, nobody take this serious, but I mean, it's sort of like makes cool. But yeah, I was praying on this on the toilet last week. Made a bad spirit come out. Oh Lord, sorry. I'm gonna go to hell for that. Hey, Emmy, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't wasn't able to talk to you, or I didn't phone or nothing. I'm a bad friend. Yeah. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, well, I mean, it's something to work on. Yeah. I am not. Yeah, what I just said, I'm not knocking anything. Yeah, I tried a whole bunch of different things, man. I think one of the only churches I haven't been to when I was trying to get sober was the Jewish church. I tried everything else. I even went to the black people church. I mean, I tried everything. Yeah, sorry I said black, but you know what I mean. I tried everything, and I wasn't going anywhere fast. So I'm doing good. I mean, I'm glad you're doing all right too. Yes, she did. She did a good job, Sammy. You're right. Kudos to you, Emmy. Yay! Yeah, that's right. I've been to them too. Yeah, I've been to them too. So I have nothing against them. I tried them all, really. Been to the Salvation Army. I've been all over the place. Hey, Patty. I've been, yeah. You know, one of the funniest things, I was going to one of those churches. I forget which one. And they had a sign on the door and it said men's washroom, right? So I go to that washroom and I'm sitting there doing my business. And you know how guys are sometimes, like, yeah, we don't always smell pretty. So I mean, I guess I was stinking up the joint. But anyways, I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden I hear ladies come in, and I said, "What?" So automatic, right? The feet go up, the hands go out. Hold the doors in case somebody tries to open it up. And I'm like, "Oh my!" Anyways, I waited till I think all the bathroom stalls were full, and all the women that were powdering their noses or whatever, they left, and I made a run for it. I could hear on the way out somebody said, "I think there was a man in here." When I got out there, all my friends in recovery thought that was funny. The sign fell off from the women's washroom, and there were men behind it, and then somebody put the sign back, but that's why I went in, because it said men. Anyways, that's another story. Okay, that's as many stories as you're getting for now, because nobody will like me after that. No. uh, yeah. No, that was before that actually. Yes. That was before general. You ever heard of general neutral bathroom? And don't talk to me about general neutral bathrooms, okay? Because I mean, I have nothing against that, but why? It's always like it's a big deal for, like, before general neutral whatever came about. Some places have a man and woman's bathroom together. So do you have to announce there's a third party that going in there? Like, that's what I mean. It's a big, to me, it's like, it's nothing against people, general neutral people. No, there's nothing against that, but it's just like they make a big deal about, like, if a man can go into a woman's bathroom, a woman can go into a man's bathroom. If somebody decides, well, they were a man, they want to be a girl, isn't that acceptable? Isn't that okay? I mean, to me, it's like, hey, to me, it's fine. Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's just, oh yeah, they have Easter egg hunts here too. Yeah, yeah, they do. Some places do. Maybe not so much now, but well, that's what I said, right? I mean, that's the thing. So yeah, I know I'm probably touching on a lot of subjects that people don't want to touch on, and I really don't want to either. But I mean, I just, hey, live your life the best way you want to live it. I don't, I really don't care, as long as you're happy and you're not hurting anybody else or what. I mean, that's fine. There's room in this planet for everybody. But it's always about money, or it's always about making a statement. It's always about some BS. I'm just like, yeah, I'm getting tired of it all, really. Exactly. Who cares? As long as they're happy, we're good. Exactly. Yeah, we all heard about the birds and the bees. We have. We're going to say something about what is not appropriate. Not in this, not in this crowd anyway. We're all good though. Well, yeah, that's another thing. We're not gonna go into there, Biek. I know that's another thing, but that's I'm just talking me as an adult, me as whatever. It's just like yeah, but I just always scratch my head when I see that and I'm well, what's the heck's the difference? You know, it's not no difference. Exactly. I even decorated my pot. And I still do business in the pail. So we're all good, man. Just because you take away my van or I gave it away doesn't mean I'm gonna change everything. Hey Gail, good to see you here too. Hey Martin, how are you? I mean that's it, Happy Easter, Paul. Uh, don't have to identify as a human or an adult. Yeah. Mm, uh, identify as American Cottontail. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, I guess we can all identify a whole bunch of things. It all depends on the day and the time. Yep, I think we're past it turning into. I think it is. Yeah, I remember I used to have a guy at work. Whenever they were fighting or screaming and in the shop and stuff, and said, "Why can't we all just get along?" That'd be too easy. There's no money to be made on getting along. And I'm starting to think that now this is what the world is coming to. It's like yeah, you know, you got to pay or something, or it's always a money angle or something. Pretty much, yep. I kind of like that. I kind of like my van life, and I kind of like it. I mean, I have a hard time getting into my own washroom here, so to take a shower. So, uh, but yeah, I kind of yeah. When I go out, sometimes I have a hard time going to the washroom outside, like in a like a restaurant or or whatever grocery store. I have a hard time. I really enjoy my bucket. I don't know. Am I weird? Well, that's good. That pretty much, Johnny. The richest person in the world is the one who needs the least to be happy. Pretty much. Uh, Well, I know one thing. I truly miss it. I don't know how long I have to live in a van. Oh, yeah. I don't know how long I have to live in a van, but whatever time I have, I want to live in it. I remember when I was talking about the other day when I was saying I wanted the big van or whatever, like and raise the floor, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just because it gives me more room, right? I think, and then everything below me, because it's easier for me to reach down than it is to reach up, even though, but I didn't think, I think I said that to somebody. I didn't really think about the lift I'd have to put on the bottom of the floor to get up into it. And I was talking to uh, Rocketeer, part of the duo there, Ramblin' Rocketeer. I was talking to the Ramblin' part, or the Rocketeer part, not the Ramblin' part. Talking to the Rocketeer part, and he said, "Yeah, maybe you can put step, like a step thing." And that's what I was saying. I was just thinking it would be bigger, it'd be more roomier, but my biggest thing to all this is uh, my biggest thing is gas. And my biggest thing is, the smaller the vehicle, parts can be, but if you get like a Dodge or something like that, might not be the best vehicle, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot out there like that. So for me and for what I want, and I want to travel, uh, you know, I do have an income, but it's not really like I said earlier before, a few videos back, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to how much money I would have after I retire. So that's the thing. So yeah. Oh, I don't have any auto insurance because I have to find it here, Insanity. I have to find a new place here. So yeah. But hoping that when I do get auto insurance, I'll have a couple of things going for me. Mr. Skipper, happy Easter. I have a couple of things going for me. One, I took a course, which is what I'm doing now with Young Drivers of Canada, and two, I had properly installed my brake or my brake and gas mechanism because I have to get that done properly. So that should give me, because I know if I had legs and I took that course, I'd automatically, there's a certain percent they take off the top. So because you went to that course, because they're supposed to be one of the better ones, yeah, they give you your percentage. So we're hoping. Glad you came back, Patty. That's all right. Uh, so I was hoping that with all these things, that, I'll get a break there. Plus, I've been driving for many years on and off, but I have been driving, and I'm pretty sure. I hope they do. They might not. I hope they understand that I came from BC to here, and because I changed provinces, I had to follow Ontario province rules, which means I have to do some driving, some driving stuff, and I'm not going to be in a restricted point. At least that's what they told me. I'll have my license once that happens. Huh. I'll check that out. You never know. I still gotta wait. Oh yes, Jeff. I miss the van life. I do. I miss just being out there and meeting people and being away from people and just, yeah, just living my life and doing my thing. And yeah, I miss it. I do. But there's nothing I can do about it now. So I just have to wait till I get everything follows in plan. So yeah, we're good. Uh, so yeah, so I mean that's the whole thing. I'm hoping that I'm not going to be dinged again because I have no legs, or because I got a, I got the handicap thing or anything like that. Um, yeah, as I jumped through most of the hoops they did, so I can't wait either, Laura. I can't. So yeah, it's all yeah, it's just yeah, it's a waiting game, and I'm hoping I really can't really answer that, but I know what they used to do before, so I should get some bonus points for that. I mean, I do have a you know, and this is not to pick on uh, Gus and the bus, but I do have the same setup that he has in my closet because I bought that just in case emergencies or something. Um, so, but when I talk to the guy, when I talk to my guy, he says you have hand controls and stuff, and I said I got this one here, and he says they're not legal. Now he's talking from Ontario. I don't know what's legal in BC. I know in BC, if you got a cracked windshield, you can still pass the safety. I know in Ontario, you got a cracked windshield, you better get it fixed before you pass the safety, or you won't pass. Oh, good. My parking spots in Squamish are waiting for me. Well, I've learned a little bit since then. I mean, I'll park there, but I mean, if I go through there, it'll just be park overnight and then move on. I mean, yeah, but there's a lot of spots. So yeah. Hey, Raven, happy Easter. Oh, happy Easter, Rachel. I'm glad to see you guys here. That's good. Yeah, Rachel lives, well, not around me, but she lives in Ontario, and I've seen her a couple of times in Cornwall, and she's from Ottawa, so yeah. And she baked me a pie, or no, yeah, meat pie. That's what you call it. Baked me a pie and gave me a little warm fuzzy. Oh yeah, it keeps me warm at night. And that's all. I had one the same size. I think I got that from Chrome and Emmy, so I switch them up every now and then. Yeah, it's all good. Yes, Jeff. If I get a van, I mean, even though I haven't been in a van, I haven't been in the lifestyle. Obviously, a lot of people have followed me and wondering what the heck's. I mean, we all know what happened to me, but will I ever be back? Yeah, that's why I met a lot of friends and I met a lot of people, and yeah, I'll be going. I think people will be upset at me sometimes if I'm will be upset at me if I don't try to make it to the States. But I like the States. I like it because even though it's like we're on the same planet, it's just a different part and they got different things. So yeah, I like it. I like the state. I like visiting the States. I do have a couple of people in I keep on talking about them, but I haven't been able to get there. I have a couple of people in geez, Sandy, Oregon, that I know and care about deeply, and that's my ex girlfriend's cousins. But I mean, I've never, we haven't had a problem or nothing. So yeah, I mean, I want to go up and visit them too. And then there's people like hi Tony, and there's people like What's her name again? Oh yeah, Raven. There's people like Raven that lives in the States too, not too far from me. But it's just and there's people like in the East Coast and New York City and I mean all over the place, man. I never knew so many people. And people live around me. I mean, I don't think I'll get it done in one season, but yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get a lot of it done. And I really I'm speaking out of my hat now because I really don't want to spend another winter. I really don't want to spend another winter in Ontario. Sorry, Ontario folks, but this is not good for a guy in a wheelchair. So yeah, that's the thing. Hey Sue, glad you can make it. So yeah, so I mean that's the plans. I mean they're just dreams right now, but eventually, it's like that song, "Hold on tight to your dreams." So that's what I'm trying to do. I know I got a shelf life, and I'm trying to get my butt into get my butt into the driver education thing there, and get my license, and then get my butt into a van, and then get my van starting to roll down the road somewhere. And I've been talking a lot about stuff, and somebody said, Chrome said, before you do anything, just drive your van for a while, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I need a bed. I got some of the other stuff I can find a cooler or something, and yeah, I'd only have to put in a few things. Like I mean, I'd have to make sure I got enough power or batteries or something like that, just so I could operate my CPAP. But if I use something like that, I need something to recharge it while I drive. So, and then I won't be going to every single town, but then I'll be going in one direction. I'm saying I'm going to be here on this date and do my best, and then people can, if they want to come see me, they can come, and yeah, that's what I plan on doing. But so yeah, yeah. Somebody talked to me about that, Sue, not about that van, but somebody talked to me about. I know this is going to be hard for some people. Talked to me about getting one with wheelchair accessible. And somebody last night said the same thing. Uh, Happy Easter, Hurton. Uh, Somebody said the same thing. Oh, get one with a, you know, I'm not sure if they were talking about this one person that has a wheelchair lift and all this stuff, and you can't roll around inside the van with your wheelchair if it's too low or if you raised it too much from the floor up. And one thing I want to get perfectly clear: I need a wheelchair to go around the world, like, run around. I also want to do a lot of that running around inside my van, but I don't want to use my wheelchair in my van. I want to be able to get out of my wheelchair without pole vaulting into my van, just by my, you know, because I use all that extra stuff, all that extra. See you later, Kate. Hope you have a great night. Thank you for showing up. And yeah, I just want to be able to get into my van by myself, like with my strength. I mean, that keeps me young too. Okay. Everybody says, well, a lot of people say, not everybody. I made that mistake before. A lot of people say, oh, you need exercise. Well, exercise for me is getting my butt out of my chair into my van. And basically, I'm going to live on my butt most of my life. I mean, I got no legs. I can't stand up. So I'm basically my life's going to consist of me sitting on my behind all the time. And I want to be able to move around the van freely without a wheelchair. And I mean, I'm going to take my wheelchair. I'm going to either, if I'm going to stop for the day or I'm going to drive long distances, I'm going to pack up my wheelchair because it folds, put it in the front seat. Well, not in the front seat, but where the front seat was, make a little rack so I can put it in there. And then from the floor, I might make a little step up from the floor to the step up, or from the floor right to the seat. I want to get in the front seat of my van and then drive. And I don't want to have power taken away just to make a lift or anything like that. I don't. I mean, I know that might be selfish. Maybe I'm not thinking properly, but I think I thought about it a lot. And yeah. So I think I thought about it a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna make a bed. I only see the problem is, Raven, you just said, do you think you will be using a built-in bed or an army cot? Well, I don't think they make 4-foot army cots. I mean, I thought about that stuff. Oh, maybe just put a little cot in there or something, but they don't make 4-foot army cots or any kind of cot. I guess you can chop it up, but might as well just make a bed. I mean, that's all you really need, someplace to sleep. I got my bucket, or I'll get a new bucket. I'm using your idea, Raven, when you mentioned about putting the bucket in the if I get a stow and go, put the bucket in there, like and then I don't have to get up off the floor because everybody was worried if I got on the bucket I might tip over. So just slide over and bombs away. Boom. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a little bit more professional than that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there you go. And then that's the hello, Oreo. So yeah, that's the plan. And I'm not trying to be selfish. It's just there's too many, I don't know, it's too many mechanisms and too many things, and I just think it's simple. Like I mean, like I said, I've only been in it once, but it really sold me. Like when I got in my friend Shirley, uh, Grand Caravan. She opened the door. I pulled right up to it, and I was able to just not like just sort of like horizontally go from my chair to her floor, and it seemed very roomy in there and everything else. No, you don't want to kick the bucket. You're too funny, you two. No, but that's the thing. So it's just like, yeah, and I think that would be, that would be a lot of things. That would sort of like help with the, and I know you can get some of them vans that they cost a lot in gas or whatever, but I think that would be like, to save on my gas consumption. Uh, I don't plan on really going way back into the bush like I was with my bigger van because, I'd just be asking for trouble. Um, so yeah, so that's, I mean, but I want to get out there. I mean, I'm still going to go to that place I was at just outside of town here in Cornwall, that little, it's Crown Land there, and it's got a big where I took a shower. I took a bath there one time, and I stayed there, and I went there with Shirley. I'm gonna go there. Yeah, I want to go there because that was a great spot. So yeah, I mean that's about as I'll go down dirt roads and stuff like that, but yeah. But yeah, um, something like that. I believe that. I mean, but a lot of these things are just ideas, and a lot of these things. Well, it all depends when the time is right and the time I got enough money. I'm climbing. I'm starting to climb. Getting a little bit of money together. I'm still waiting on my income tax. I'm still waiting on money from the government. That's retroactive and won't be a lot, but it'll be. That's all going into my savings. That's all going into my van build. Uh, a lot of the stuff that I sell or whatever goes into my van built. My tickets, things that either put that into my van built or a ticket sales, or I use that just if I need a couple of extra things. And like I said, I've been spending time. Uh, I'll be going to places like yeah, exactly, Raven. And she says the Stone Glow works awesome. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I lost my train of thought. That's all right. But yeah, so that's what I want to do. I mean, that's and somebody asked, I think Insanity asked how Shirley. Uh, you know, how Shirley's doing well. She's busy. Like this time of year, she does some. She goes to this meditation center in Quebec, and she volunteered. Well, no, I think she gets paid now, but she volunteered there for a while, and she goes on these things for sometimes it's like 2 weeks, something like that. So she helps out there. So she's busy, and then she works on the weekends or stuff like that. She's got a cleaning job on top of that, and she doesn't get a chance to call me all the time, and I don't know when she's off. Um, hey, Travel Dreamer, glad to see you. I don't know when she's off. Yeah, I think I've know that company. Yeah. So yeah, it's just like and she's off and she calls me. So I told her, it's not because I'm not paying attention. I told her, I said anytime you're off, you want to call, I'll answer. I don't know what you're laughing at, Kevin. I guess you thought that was funny. Probably the bombs away thing, right? Yeah. I'm driving an airplane, not a Grand Caravan. Bombs away. No. Yeah. So it's all good. It's just so she calls me when she can. We talk for a bit. You know. I mean, she's like she's saving cash too. So, uh, so she usually calls me, and sometimes if I remember, I gotta say, okay, I'll hang up and I'll call you because I got free all the way across the border here. So that's the same thing. I was able to change my phone. I got a new phone now. It's an Apple, I think a 12 now. It's not a Pro, but it's an Apple 12. And then I increased my calling capacity so I can call because I'll need it when I go to the States. I can call anywhere in the States and I can call anywhere in Canada. And I think it only cost me $15 a month for that. So yeah. So I'm slowly upgrading stuff, even though I don't have a van. And I think I showed you, I got pots and pans. My daughter had a automatic pump thing for water. So if need be, I have to buy new jugs and stuff like that. I'll have to get new jugs and stuff, but I gotta wait. I'm just waiting to see what kind of van. And I've heard many people say, uh, yeah, well, that's it. Like that's pretty good. I don't know. That's like miles and kilometers. See, I get mixed up. I wish they wouldn't have changed that, but I get mixed up. Uh, hey, Bubbles, how are you? Happy Easter. Yeah, so that's the thing. You know, and that's I'm just trying to stick to that, and yeah, and even if don't take this the wrong way, even if I arrive somewhere in my van fully clothed but naked with stuff inside, I mean, I'm living the van life. So as I go, I'll pick up things. I don't want to. I think a little bit of last time. I think I picked up things I really didn't need. Um, Well, thank you, Sunshine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. And I mean, that's the whole thing. So, I mean, and there's a lot of people out there, like, Raven and a few other people. I mean, I don't know all of them, but there are a lot of people out there that have, you know, that have different vehicles. And the good thing I like about this, there's some people like, there are some people who are driving Mercedes Benz, or some people are driving big Rams, like, like a Mercedes, all them sprinters and all those things. And there's some people driving, you know, small buses or small minivans, big minivans, bread trucks. See, I've always wanted a bread truck. The only problem with a bread truck for me is I don't want to waste all that space above me. Even doesn't matter how really small they are. I mean, the small ones are hard to get, obviously, but the big ones, I've seen a lot of big ones, but I mean, that's all wasted space. What am I going to do with that space? I mean, I'm not going to be able to do nothing. I can only raise the floor so much. I can only, yeah, I can have cupboards that come down, but I mean, other than that, I mean, that's a lot of space for me, and I don't want to waste that. And I got to heat that, and I got to drive with that. That's to me like a bread truck or a box truck. That's like a flying brick, I call them. I mean, even the Mercedes Benzes, all them transits and stuff like that, they're like flying bricks also. But they're, they got some wind thing, and and the way they're shaped, it's not like something hitting you flat on. It's like, the wind goes around it and stuff. So yeah, yeah. And there's different, hi Ruth, and there's just, there's just a lot of different things out there, and that's what you got to look at. You know, you got to look at that stuff. Anyways, I mean, I mean, that's my dreams. I don't know if they'll all come true, but I mean, the fact I do believe the fact that, you know, the fact that when I get my license, I want to get a van. I don't care anything. And I'm short enough now. I mean, if I get a big car, I can sleep in a car. Like, you know what I mean? It won't be the perfect thing, but yeah, I want to get a small van. And yeah, and I don't know, hell or high water, as they used to say, I'll get one eventually. Yep. I mean, I'm not going to, yeah, I'm not going to sort of like give up my hopes and dreams. Hi, Angie. Yep, everything's okay. We're just talking. Yeah, I did think of that, Vic. I did. I was actually talking to someone today that they had a, they were talking about a dream, and they're, it's just a dream, right? They said, I showed up with a 57 Chevy station wagon, like, just like a 57 Chevy, but a station wagon. And I brought their Harley to them. I brought their Harley to them. I said, you gotta take it easy. Because I said I had to take off the front wheel for you to get it out. So but he said, yeah, he said the thing was all decked out, all souped up, whatever. And I thought, yeah, but I thought of that before. I also, when I was looking for stuff, I seen an old limousine. Now that's a little creepy. And it was really creepy. They still had a casket in there. But see, save money, right? Like when you're living in a house, you save money by moving into a van. That way you don't have to pay a mortgage or anything. Well, you live in a hearse, you already got the casket ready to go. Just like close it up and there you go. Stay there until somebody finds you. Here's a shovel. Help yourself. Uh, yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Like, I mean, Well, that's the thing. Yeah. No, but that's the thing. It's just like, unfortunately, it's great. Like, like same thing with anything. Like, you got to pay it. But if you're not making enough money. Hey, Gypsy Jan, how are you? Glad to see you. Hope you have a great Easter too. I know. I'm waiting patiently, Patty. I am, damn it. I'm waiting patiently. No. Sorry. Uh yeah, I know. I seen it on Facebook one day, or Facebook or something, or I don't know what it was. An Irishman passed away, and he thought, because he was an Irishman, he thought it would be funny. But when they were burying him, literally, he had a voice recording in there. Let me out, damn it. Let me out. Everybody was laughing about it and stuff, and I just thought that was hilarious. No, I don't think I'm going to set foot. I don't think I'm going to set foot in a casket till I really need one. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, one thing I've learned, damn it all, you gotta learn to laugh at yourself and laugh at your situations. Because if you don't, man, your life ain't gonna be all that great, in my belief. If I didn't laugh at some of my stuff or some of my situations or anything else, I mean, you gotta you know, shake that crap off and just learn to roll with the punches, man, because you're gonna get a lot of punches, and some of them are gonna land right in your head. So you gotta roll with the punches. Uh, RNDM Parker. Hi, Jeffy Bear. Hello. No, but and that's how I get over things. Like you know. I mean, that's exactly how I get through things. I mean, why not laugh? It's the fact. I mean, why not laugh? Just go with it. I mean, it's something you got to look at seriously, but once you looked at it and accepted it, I mean, laugh at it. Yeah, I'm shorter now. I'm a little taller now than the day I was born. Just a little. And then yeah, I used to be 6, now I'm 4. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. Well, pretty much. I mean that's the way it is. You got to accept things the way they are. I mean they're not going to change. I'm not going to, not be a diabetic. I'm not going to, like I said something to somebody today, and I said it before. It said, oh, well, if you wish or you pray. And I said, I tried everything. I even tried Miracle Grow. Trust me, they ain't coming back. Sorry. You can pray all you want. You can do whatever, but they ain't coming back. My legs are gone. I don't know where they are, but they're gone. So, got to accept the fact, and you got to deal with what you got. Well, Ruth, my attitude hasn't always been positive. But what I'm saying is that's how I became positive, by accepting the fact, hey, I know a lot of people, shit happens. I'm proof of it. Shit happens. That's not a nice way to say it, but that's the fact, Jack. It happens. And sometimes it continues to happen. So yeah. And you gotta learn to roll with the punches, man, because life's gonna roll right over you. And they're gonna be miserable. I know some miserable people. I can't believe sometimes. I can't believe sometimes people like in my same situation, I've met them and I said, "What's wrong?" Like, they can't even accept the fact that, oh, they lost their legs or they lost this or they lost one leg or one. They can't accept the fact that, you know, that, life still goes on. You woke up this morning, damn it, be happy. Like at least be, like you can still do something. You can still change stuff. I mean, today, this is so like funny, but today, like my daughter started ripping out part of her living room because she didn't like the wood lats on it. So, I mean, it's been a while since I used a hammer and pulled out nails and knocked the nails out of the wood so she can, you know, set up the whatchamacallit, like set up the boards against the wall, and she used the nails for something else. I mean, I did that, and I'm like, wow, that's one thing I never thought I'd sort of like really be able to do because I had to stretch over like this and bang, and I'm still useful. I might not be as useful as I was when I was with two legs, but I'm still useful. I haven't figured out how to climb a ladder yet. Might be one run at a time, hopping up the ladder. But I'm willing to give it a go. It's not too high. Well, yeah. Well, I'm trying to, I'm not that special. Before I lift other people up to try to make sure I get my arse out of the get my arse to the next level too. I mean, I always, I mean, but I guess when you look at me sometimes, I mean, somebody wrote like, you are special. You're a person who is a positive. You keep things where they should be. You cheer people up. Well, before I cheer you up, I make sure I'm cheered up, and I gotta. So like, I mean, I can be miserable like some people are, and say, oh well, life is over now as I know it. But I've come to death a few times, and life was over then a lot more than it is now, and I got over it, and I got through it, and I keep on going. So yeah, you know, I keep on going because I mean, I know there's a time limit. Hey, Iron Wolf, I just read that Iron Wolf. I kept on calling you Iron Wolf. It's Iron Wolf. Who? So yeah, like I mean, that is the thing. You know, it's not impossible. Just got to change it. You know, uh, you may not be do what you used to, but you still can do something. Oh yeah, well, yes, and Angie, I can. Like I said, I mean, I hammered the boards. I took the nails out. Yeah, I can do it. I even used my hammer. Yeah, I can do it. Still funny. It's cool though because I think there is a wolf out there somewhere. I don't know what's in front of, but yeah. Uh, well, like we'll all get what we can get, and well, yeah. I mean, I try. I mean, I've heard a lot of that, but deep down, I'm just like everybody else. You know, this is a little graphic. Just like everybody else, I pee the same, poo the same, and pretty much like I lie down, sleep, like whatever, just like everybody else. I'm not anything special or anything else. I'm too damn stubborn sometimes for my good. And like I said, I don't want to sort of like start like not swearing, but I don't want to start using rougher words. But yeah, I'm stubborn. You know, I mean, I don't. Sometimes I don't say much, but when I get to a point where I'm going to say something, you know, people have learned that better step back because the crap's going to fly. and that's the thing. It's like there used to be another saying there, you don't have to have a sword to cut somebody. Tongue cut a lot of people too. Your lips cut a lot of people if you're talking not in a nice way. So yeah. But anyways, I mean that was the past. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, I gotta fight. I gotta like keep on, I gotta keep on pushing myself and I gotta keep on going. And that's that's important to me. I'm not ready to quit yet. And that's why I get so anxious because I ain't ready to quit yet. And I know part of me, there might come a time where I say, that's it, I'm done with this crap. And I don't want that to come. So that's why I try not to get angry, try not to get upset, excited too much, but I try to push myself and go forward. And my message to everybody else is to push, push. No, Raven, what's your van's new name? Please tell us. Yep. I heard the fat lady's on a diet, so it might be a skinny lady, but it ain't. Oh yeah. Isn't this the age everybody's on a diet? Yeah. I'm still waiting for the bus, man. I'm still waiting for the bus. And it ain't here yet. Hey, Bubbles, it always hasn't been this way. It's something like I'm not gonna try to preach to the choir here. I'm not gonna try to do that. You always gotta sort of like push forward. I know I know I thought when I lost my legs, I'd get rid of my cramping, my knee problems, my toe problems, and everything else. I still feel the damn things today with no legs. So, so that's the thing. Uh, um, well, thank you very much, Jack. I appreciate that. Uh, oh, so we finally here. Okay. Raven in a van I am. Honestly, my van's new name is Damn It. Yeah, I was trying to think, I mean, that's why I like a lot of the people out here because you say it like you mean it, and that's the cool thing. There's no reason to bullshit one another, man. Like, I mean, it is what it is. And the big thing is there's no need to BS yourself. Just be honest. Just yeah, you're happy. I'm having a happy day. Having a shitty day. I haven't decided what kind of day I'm having. Whatever. I mean, I think the only thing is, and like it's on the side of it's on a sign, in my room now. And it's like, I don't know if I can show you, but you've all heard it before. It says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Damn it, be kind. That's all. That's not asking much. Just be kind. I'm not sure if I got your link. You said I don't. Did you send it? Let me see. No, I don't think I got my. I don't think I got your link. If you can send it again, I'll look. Sorry about that. Uh, Yeah, well, it's called they call it shadow pain. It's not always painful, but I mean, it's just that it's well, I get itches I can't scratch. So I do. I think his name is Neil. No legs, no problems. Talked to my buddy Badge, and he told Badge like they were talking about the same type of deal, and he told Badge, he said, when I get itches or something, I go to where the itch is and I scratch it. Well, if it's on his shin, he doesn't have a shin anymore. So, and then he said, tells Badge, I think, if I got this story right, I don't know. I guess he told Badge one time, he says, make sure every day you curl your toes. Try to move your toes. I mean, and that's all you can do. You can take pills for it and stuff. And I was taking them at first. I haven't taken them for months and months and months and months. Good 8 months, maybe 9 months. Uh, yeah, but they make you gain weight. They have that effect. So I don't need any more weight. So I decided not to, and it's not that bad. We'll see you later, Patty. Thanks for showing up, and we'll talk again. Stay safe. So yeah, like you can't. Yeah, you can, you can't take the pain away, but you can sort of like embrace it, I guess. And yeah, that's the thing. I mean, and that's the thing in life, you know. So that's I mean, that's basically all the knowledge, all the inside stuff I know. I mean, you know, Doug. Yep. Have a great Easter. You too. Thank you. Well, yeah, Bubbles. Like it's called phantom pain. I mean, it used to be there. Now it's not. But the pain, the memory, it's like it's called muscle memory and stuff. I don't know a lot about it, but that's what they were telling me, and I just took. I said, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I used to have a foot. Now I don't. I still get cramps though. And they said, oh yeah. But some people really suffer from it, and some people don't. Yeah, Michael. No, I can't buy a van. Like, okay, I think here in Ontario, well, I could buy a van. I could, yes, I could buy a van. I could buy a van, and I could apply. Apply doesn't mean it will happen, but I could apply and have somebody equipped it. Like, yeah, I think we go through the March of Dimes. I know in America they have different people, they have different things. Uh, Take care, Gypsy Jan. If anybody don't know Gypsy Jan, she's the one that took me to a Soyuz and introduced me some great people that helped me charge my batteries. And she came back, and and I've met her here in Ontario and Cornwall, and now I think she's up north somewhere. But yeah, she's good people. Uh, yeah, so they will help me, but I have to get a van first. So, and once I get a van, then I can apply. And they won't pay for a van, but they might be able to help me yeah, get it suited up so I can drive it. But that's the thing. I mean, so yeah, there's a lot of hit and misses. I mean, just because they say they'll pay for it doesn't mean that they'll accept everybody. I don't know how it works, but I've applied for a few things. Uh, okay, see you later, Rob and Jen. Thank you very much for showing up. I'm gonna head out of here too because it's been a while now, and yeah, and I hope my friend I'm forgetting things now. Uh, I hope my friend Kim is happy with the fact that yeah. Hope my friend Kim is happy for as long as I stayed on. Let me see here. Oh yeah, Mike, why did you not let you keep your license you had? I was able to. Well, I'm not sure if you're in Canada or the US, and I'm not sure if you in Canada, like once I moved out of the state or I moved out of the province, I had to reapply to the province I'm living in. And yeah, I had a they seen that I had no legs and they seen before I did have legs. Oh, now I got to get tested for not having legs now. So that's how they caught me, or not really catch me, because I just thought, okay, this might be easy. I didn't think it would be this much of a problem. So yeah. Thank you, Sue. So yeah, it's thank you, Sammy, again, very much. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna go too. It's getting late. I'm sorry. Thanks, Biek. So yeah, it's like so that's the thing. So yeah, I'm in the middle. That's why I had to buy. That's why I had to get a new license, because I wasn't driving like I was before, and I bought a set of controls, but they were just for emergencies. Now that I found out they're not legal, I have to get somebody legal to put them in, and yeah, so I'm waiting for a few things. Okay, Bubbles, you take care. Anyways, I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you very much for joining up. Thank you very much for all support you give me, all the good wishes, and yeah. Okay, I'll see you all later. Peace. The rest of the Easter. I hope you have a great one, and thanks, big hugs too, and yeah. I'll talk to you later. See you later, Sue. See you later, Craig. Peace out. Until the next time. Ciao.